基本上是不太会紧张，因为就很想赢。然后打完 Koro， 然后下面就是下一个对手就是佛根或是 FLICKR， 我觉得就是会很想要遇到就是每个很强的选手这样。
Well, if that matchup didn't get your blood flowing, I don't know what will. Maybe our next matchup will. And starting on the blue side for Team Ice from China's LPL, legend has it he killed an entire pack of wolves by himself at level 1. It's Koro! And his opponent on the red side for Team Fire Season 2 World Champion, it's Bebe! May the best man win, gentlemen.
I have no doubt that the best man absolutely will, but who is it this time? You look at the, on paper, you've got Season 2 champion Bebe, and he's in his role, he's in his element here. If we see more AD carry stuff, which we undoubtedly will. But Koro, despite being somebody who was a very, I would say passive-natured earlier on in his career, he's definitely developed into much more of an aggressive player.
Oh, for sure. And I'm interested now to see how both of these can do it when you strip away everything. You strip away the team.
Well, and Koro was just such a team player, too. Like,
yeah.
It was all about creating space, allowing, Clearlip to get in there and do a lot of damage. When Name was on EDG, that was kind of his big priority as well. But again, he's been playing a lot of much more aggressive solo 1v1 kind of champions as well. And, if Lulu gets left open, I mean, I'm a little bit afraid for Bebe.
A little bit. I'm not calling it over yet, but
definitely
this could be a little bit of revenge for earlier from the LPL LMS game from earlier today, because that was a pretty quick game for the LPL.
This one will probably be quicker on time, but
yeah,
maybe not by much.
Maybe not, but I think maybe Bebe has maybe a little bit better a chance.
Ah, the Teemo ban.
Teemo ban.
I was looking forward to seeing him one of these days.
So we actually saw a Teemo in IWCA, and I think it lost. Off the top of my head, I think it lost. Trying to remember exactly.
We'll go
because,
back to it.
Like, the blind didn't do enough on its own, and the poison damage just sucks early game.
Well, you know what doesn't suck early game? Brand.
Right, but it's not in this game.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Pyra, I want to see more Brand. Give me more Brand.
Hold on.
Oh, is this? Look at that smile. Look at the smile. They know what's happening. What's it gonna be?
What is it going to be? Karma. I think they might be sending a message to each other.
I think so. Is it gonna be BKT on the other side here as well? Is this what Is this what's happening?
It might be.
Is it gonna be TSM?
All right. Ban Mordekaiser. No, Lucy. Oh, so close.
So close.
Still though, Kindred's up. Lulu's up.
Okay, so I'm being told.
Who's Urgot?
By the way, that so for the record, the players are speaking to each other every single game.
Just clarify that right now.
And I'm being told that they're actually helping each other pick their champions. So I don't know whether they just didn't look at the other 1v1s, or whether they're like, let's just play what you... It's like pick your poison.
Pretty much. But we've got our first Tristana of this 1v1.
Don't like it.
It does take a little while to ramp up. However, that explosive charge damage does get a little deceptive.
It does. If you can land the 4 autos and then get the jump.
And if Koro ends up blocking in the Urgot,
fairly short range.
I feel like it's actually a pretty good matchup, just because it's not good to trade all in against a Tristana as Urgot. And it's going to be locked.
It's, Urgot fairly short range does allow Trist to get multiple hits on the explosive charge. I mean, also, if Koro ever goes away from his tower and recalls, you basically get half the tower's health.
Yeah, we know,
like, instantly.
Koro's pretty good at staying under tower and just staying alive, like, forever.
Yeah,
but, again, Tristana might actually wreck the tower faster.
Yeah, is he good at doing that on Urgot, when the tower actually can't take damage?
This is outside the realm of my experience, I have to admit.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit out of the realm of my experience, but...
I mean, they know this is going to be a good one. I think everybody else here does too. I'm looking forward to it, because any match with an Urgot is usually pretty fun, but it's so hard to pull off, as you saw at Wildcard as well.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we actually saw an Urgot mirror matchup.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah, it was pretty silly. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. He's even using the Tristana skin. It's my favorite.
It is an awesome skin.
Except when she dies, which is super sad. Guys, don't.
No, that means in this game, like, Trist can't lose.
No.
Maybe has to win.
totally unbiased.
Otherwise,
here.
I'm really sad.
Oh my god, it's such a cute dragon. All right, enough being distracted. We have a Mecha Urgot as well.
The question is, has Bebe learned how to train it?
We'll have to hope, otherwise he's not going to have much of a chance this game.
Is it going to end up that Bebe gets 8?
Could be starting off. Doesn't land the Acid Hunter, but he throws down the early ward there. It starts off with the Corrupting Potion too, worth noting. Won't have as much early damage. And Bebe just starts the spam off nice and heavy.
Seems like he has trained it, just to spam.
Yes.
That's a pretty quick dragon. Like, that's a pretty funny animation, I'm not going to lie.
There's a lot of reasons why this is the best Tristana skin.
There are a lot of reasons.
Oh, he's even on Team Fire too. That's perfect.
It is perfect. It's good. I like it.
It's thematically appropriate. I approve.
Basically role-playing.
So Koro's going to go ahead and take a very forward position on this one, just
Yep.
trying to soften up the minions before he starts. Looks like his plan might be to try and counter push after all.
Again, is all just from having the ability to control that front push. Koro just pushes up, gets the ward down, gets the first auto attack on the minions because he knows Bebe can't push up for it.
Yeah.
And
He's going to have to play this really close to the to the rushes though, because he just can't afford to trade.
the thing is, look at Bebe. His passive on having taken E means he's just constantly pushing the wave. And even though Koro got the first auto attacks off, Bebe actually equalizes and then puts the push in his favor to get himself closer to that level 2 mark. So it's going to happen roughly the same time. Yeah, Acid Hunter didn't get the CS, doesn't matter. Koro will get the level from it anyway. So what it means is it mitigates the opening first few auto attacks from Koro.
Yeah, I mean, this is just going to be a tough one for Koro because his win condition really here is to just try and kite and out-poke the Tristana. But if he gets too close to his minions, the explosive shot passage is just going to make it very, very difficult for him to trade effectively.
Oh yeah, it really will.
And Bebe's got control of the brush now.
So that's one auto onto the explosive charge. And even then, you can see how much damage it does. If that gets 2-3 autos, like, man, Koro is going to be in so much trouble. Again, it's a medium range AD carry into I guess, similarly ranged to start the game, but Trist is more level she gets, just going to get that extra range. It's going to outrange Urgot. However, Urgot does manage to pick up health pack. And again, you can see the difference between the players that are prepared and the players that aren't too sure on the 1v1 map, just on when the relic spawns, just on when he can force people back.
Tends to be the AD carries too. Go figure on that one. Bebe is going to be able to dodge away from the Noxian Corrosive Charge. Koro just hasn't been able to land too much damage here. He's holding strong, and he's only down about 3 CS, but Bebe just seems way more comfortable here.
Yeah, he does. It's looking like a pretty solid start here. Koro does read the turret damage under tower there. That is actually such a significant factor for a lot of these AD carries.
Oh, there we go. Manages to land the combo, but unfortunately it's just in time. That
no,
is a little bit more. Another
good
shot. Actually, that's the combo he's looking for. And now he can continue to zone. However, don't get too close. Careful, careful. The explosive charge hurts more than you think.
That one didn't hurt too much. Koro had
only one
managed
shot.
to, get a little bit more resistance before that one exploded. But Koro right now has doesn't have the CS lead, but does have the presence lead right now. Has his ward available, so as soon as he can kind of edge over to that side of the bush, means he can just drop the ward. But Bebe does get the first auto, second auto.
He's gonna jump in. He wants to go all for it. Now Exhaust is down. Bebe's jumping. He's looking for it. Barrier is popped. He steals away the health pack.
Ooh,
and he takes a turret shot
shot
stray, though. This is getting dangerous for the Dragon Trainer.
Oh.
And Koro's healing up. Forgot all about that one.
Oh, he got it!
He's going to be able to land it. Scum eliminated. And Koro takes the win.
Oh, the tower shot. So painful. So painful to take that tower shot. And it means Koro takes the win. Team Ice get another win here. Reckless got the last one.
An AD carry has lost.
I'm going to go down the list real
I think it
quick.
is. Yeah,
Going down the list. Yeah, you might be right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Thank you.
I think so. I'm gonna go with it.
Benefit of the doubt. I appreciate it. But, I mean, that was a very unexpected ending. It looked for more than a moment there that Bebe was going to be able to get some revenge for the LMS, but nothing doing.
It's really this one always kind of like frustrates me. We had this at IWCA once or twice where like someone was clearly in the lead and then they just take a step like 2 pixels too much.
You know what they call that?
Throwing.
Yes.
Yeah. And nobody else to blame.
You should know
on that.
that. You've been with Dignitas a while, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. There's no Baron in 1v1s like that. You can't.
Wouldn't that be something? I don't even want to think about that. All right. So then, enough of the banter here. As fate would have it, however, 2 of the tournament favorites are destined to meet in round number 1, and both of them have a few ideas on how this one could shake out.